The first thing you want to do to get the plant started is turn on all the computers. Open up Remote Desktop, then click on SC-08 Sunrock. Sign into Command. From the options in the top left corner, you will want to open Command Track and Command Batch. The username for Command Batch is user and there is no password. Through the internet browser, you can also open Windows for Digital Fleet, Maps, Find, Teams, Material Pro, and anything else you might need to start batching. Next, turn the plant lights on and start the belts. While everything is getting warmed up, we will head outside to make sure the plant is ready for the day. The first thing to do outside is turn on the wash rack. Pull the red E-stop straight back to turn it on. Next, we will start to walk around the plant counterclockwise. As you walk around the plant, listen for any possible air leaks. This valve controls the air to the plant. You will turn it counterclockwise into the position it's in now to turn the air to the plant on. As you walk past the chiller, make sure it is running and not leaking. Make sure there are no leaks coming out of the admixture tanks. Look inside the color container to make sure there is nothing leaking out of there. If you find a pile of aggregate under the belt that runs overhead, there could be a problem with the belt and maintenance should be notified. When you come into the electrical room, make sure that all the breakers are in good condition and that there are no hazards in the electrical room. Also check the normal water tank to make sure it doesn't have any leaks. When you get to the tunnels, check the belts and belt clips for any damage that needs to be addressed. Here's an example of what a damaged belt may look like. It may have tears or rips in the belt, and the clips may be worn down. If you see a belt that is damaged, you should notify maintenance immediately. Another thing to check for in the tunnels is piles of sand or aggregate. There are lights in the tunnels, so turn them on if you need. If there are piles, this could mean that there is a problem with the belt and maintenance should be notified. When you get to the pump system, look at the temperature gauge to make sure the water temperature isn't too hot or cold. After that, you will come into the room containing all the valves and pumps for the admixtures. Make sure that none of the tanks are leaking. Next, we will head to the boiler and air compressor room. To turn the air compressor on, first pull out the E-stop button. Second, press the green button on the left. During the winter time, flip the switch labeled burner to the on position to keep the water warm. When you come back into the batch office, on the batch panel, you will turn all belts on auto. Start the load belt. Look out the window to see that it is running and that the hood is dropping. Open and close the bins to release any leftover materials. and run 20 to 30 gallons through the plant to make sure it is working. Turn the dust collector on and you are ready to batch.